Hey guys, this is Ankit and I welcome to all of you on our channel QW's Cap. In this video, I am going to discuss about L&T hiring process. So L&T has started their hiring on the on-campus drives. So if L&T came into your college for the on-campus drive, then this is the video is for you. Don't miss anything in this video. You can watch this video on 1.25x speed, but don't skip anything. Each and everything we are going to do, important things we are going to cover, okay? And we will talk about selection process and what are the question asked in the previous drives of the L&T interview. So everything will be discussing, all the things will be going to discuss each and everything important. So don't miss anything. See this video on 1.25x speed, okay? Let's move forward with what are the things we are going to discuss in this video. So first of all, we will see what is the job role and salary they are going to give, what is the eligibility criteria for the L&T, what is the selection process, and also we will discuss what are the aptitude resources you have to prepare, what are the coding questions they have asked in the previous drives. So coding questions also I am telling you guys, so this video is going to be very helpful for you for the L&T drive, and technical and HR interview questions. So this is the full pack of L&T drive, okay? So each and everything you are going to get in this video. First of all, we will talk about job role and salary. So they will be going to give you two roles, either office based posting, either project site based posting. So in office based posting, they will be give you 6 LPA if you are a UG student. What's the meaning of UG? Means if you are doing the bachelor degree like BTech, BE, okay? And if you are a PG student, PG means master degree like MTech, ME, okay? That comes under the PG, okay? So for the PG, they are going to give you 6.25 LPA. For project based site based posting, they are going to give you 6.57 LPA if you are PG UG student, and for 6.80 LPA for the PG student, okay? So now let's move with eligibility criteria. So you should be pursuing your BTech or ME, MTech, okay? All branches are eligible, and you should have minimum 65 percentage in 10th and 12th, and CGPA you should have minimum 6.5 with no backlog. Either you have standing backlog, either you had past backlog. So backlog is not at all allowed. And in UG, if you are PG student, then in your UG and PG both you should have minimum 6.5 CGPA, okay? And education gaps, you should not have any education gap in your academics or in your career, okay? Now let's move forward with selection procedure. So there will be three round. First round will be the online test, second round will be the technical interview or HR interview. So both interview they will be taking going in the round 2, and round 3 they are going to give you one pre-employment medical test that you have to pass, okay? That will be provided by their chief medical officer, okay? So this is the round, you should not care about that. This is round 1, and round 2 is important, okay? That will decide your selection or not selection in the L&T company, okay? So first we will talk about round 1, okay? So what's the pattern for round 1 online test? So in the previous drives they have asked, this is the topics they have asked in the online test. So they have given analytical ability, quantitative ability, verbal ability, and domain based questions, which comes under the model 1 aptitude and technical, okay? And model 2 coding test, they have given coding test, okay? So for analytical ability they given 20 questions, for quantitative ability they given 20 questions, for verbal ability they given 20 questions, for domain based question they given 30, and this is the time duration they given for that. And coding test they given two coding questions with 35 minutes, okay? So total number of 92 questions was there, and 125 minute your test duration. So it's nearly 2 hours and 5 minutes, okay? So that's was your time duration for the online test, okay? There will be no negative marking. So MCQs questions will be you are getting, okay? So in what you have to do, you should not leave any MCQ questions, you should fill randomly if you don't know the answer, because no negative marking, so you should not leave any questions, okay? Let's talk about what you have to prepare for the aptitude. So in aptitude there is a three section is there: quantitative ability, analytical ability, and verbal ability, okay? So you should prepare, these are the topics for the each section, okay? So I have bring here only important topics, okay, for each section. So just go through these important topics and prepare for your aptitude, okay? If you want the questions based on these topics, just let me know in the comment box. I will try to bring for you the actual questions on these topics, okay, but you have to comment on this video, okay. Now let's move forward with technical model 1 technical, okay, module 1 technical. What they can ask, that is domain. So as you can see here, domain is there, okay. 30 questions they will be asking and 30 minutes they are going to give. So what the 30 questions they will be based on, the first one is pseudocode. Pseudocode is very important. So many questions you will get from the pseudocode alone. So there is 30 questions. So nearly 15 questions you will get from the pseudocode in the domain based module. Okay. Coming to next 15 questions, nearly you will get from the OOPS concept, DSA, SQL, operating system, database management system, computer network, and time complexity based questions also you will get in the domain based MCQ question. Okay. So these are the topics they will be covering in the domain 30 questions, okay. So make sure to practice as much as pseudocodes and your MCQs. If you want the resources for the MCQs and pseudocode, just let me know in the comment box. I will make for you one more video, but I want a good response on this video, so please like and comment on this video so that it will motivate me to make one more video on the LNT, okay. Now let's move forward with coding test. So module 2 is a coding test. So what are the questions they ask in the coding? So in coding test you can write the code in any one programming language, either C, C++, Python or Java, okay. Any one programming language you can write. So in the recent LNT drive they have asked two coding questions, that is this is anagram and triangle inequality. So these two questions they have asked. So just make sure you also prepare these two questions. Might be they can repeat for the recent, because it was the recent LNT drive, so might be can repeat, okay. Or if you want other codes also, other coding questions also, then let me know in the comment box. I will bring for you coding questions also which can be might be asked in your online test, coding test, okay. So just let me know in the comment box if you want that, okay. So this there you will get two questions and you will get 35 minutes to cover these two coding questions, okay. So that's what the coding test you will get, okay. Now let's move forward with technical and HR interview. That so that round 2 will be the technical and HR interview. So in the technical and HR interview, first question they will be asking about your introduction. So for introduction I have given the best template link in the description box. Go to description box and access that link. That's the best template that can give a good impression on the interviewer. So just go and access that link, okay. And second, they can ask about your project based questions. So I have mentioned here some of the project based questions. So just relate with your projects and try to answer according to your project, okay. Now third question, they're given the program based. So most asked programming questions they can ask in the interview. So some of the programs I have given here, just go through this and practice. Might be chances is there that same questions, the same programs they can ask in your LNT interview, okay. So now let's move forward with, okay. So if you want one-to-one mock interview to prepare for your technical interview for the LNT, just I have given one description box in the Google form. Just fill it out and you can book your one-to-one mock interview session with me. How you have to give your interview, what are the things you have to carry forward, what are the things you should not do, everything we will cover in that mock interview, okay. Now let's move forward. So this is not the things we are covering in this video. We will bring so many things about LNT in the further videos. For that you have to do like and comment on this video, so we will get to know that you are interested to get more content on the LNT. And please subscribe this channel and press the bell icon button so that you can get notification whenever we are going to upload the LNT content, okay. So now let's move forward with another interview questions that is related to OOPS, object oriented programming. That is a very important topic, okay. Each and every interviews will be having the OOPS concept related interview questions. So just go through these interview questions. These are the very enough and that's very important questions, okay. Coming to database also they can ask. So just go to SQL queries more, okay. Some basic SQL queries they can ask, and also go to the some of the theoretical questions I have given here based on the database, okay. So DSA also very important for the interview. So just go through these questions. These questions are enough for DSA, and also you should know the implementation of all the DSA data structure, okay, like stack, queue and linked list. So these three at least you should know, okay, linked list and all you should know for the LNT, okay. So there are more chances that they can ask about implementation of this data structure, okay. Now let's move forward with Java. So Java questions I have given here. If your preferred programming language is Java, you just go through these questions. If your preferred language is C++ or Python, just let me know in the comment box. I will bring for you the C++ Python interview questions for the LNT tribe, okay. Now let's move forward with C programming questions. I have referred here some of the, just go through these C programming questions as well. And operating system and computer network questions also I have added, just go through this section also, okay. Now web development related questions also I have added here. So if you have skills of web development, just go through these questions. If you don't have skills in that web development, just skip these questions, okay. So that's how you have to prepare for this section wise, okay. So here some of the miscellaneous questions I have added, like about SDLC cycle, about Git and GitHub. So some of the miscellaneous questions I have added. So just go through these questions as well for your LNT drive, okay. So that's how we have discussed about technical interview. Now coming to HR questions. So I have given nearly 38 HR questions in this slide. Just go through these 38 questions. These are the more than enough, okay, more than enough I'm saying for the HR questions. 100% they are going to ask about the out of these 38 questions only in your technical and HR interview of the LNT. So just go through these 38 questions. So here I mentioned nearly 19 questions, and in the second slide I have mentioned nearly 19 questions. So total 38 questions I have mentioned for the HR questions. 100% they are going to ask any 3 to 4 questions from these 38 questions only. Just go through these questions and prepare well. So that's how guys. And if you want one-to-one mock interview, don't forget to fill that Google form which I have given in the description box. And don't forget to subscribe this channel and press the bell icon button. We are going to bring so many content on the LNT drive, and please give a like on this video so that we will get motivated to make such content again about LNT. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thanks again. Bye bye.